Solutions 93.9.
Do not touch that dial.
Now listen, as a player, you owe yourself, your team, your coach, and your fans good health. Don't joke with your health. Your superpower is your good health.
Yes, sir! Yes, coach! Let's go!
This message is powered by Solutions 93.9 FM.
News, sports, entertainment. Top 100 music on your Remedy Radio dial. Solutions 93.9.
Do not touch that dial.
Bruno Fernandes helped on towards Lisandro Martinez, who scores. And you have to say that Manchester United have been threatening it. McAllister, lovely ball. Gakpo, still Gakpo. Goal! Brilliant as well, as ever, from Cody Gakpo. Picked out by McAllister. And once again, he finds that top corner. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, it comes all the way through. They're appealing for handball. Liverpool are adamant it should be a penalty. It's a Liverpool penalty. It was absolutely inevitable. It's another Mohamed Salah moment for Liverpool. And he responds as he always does and completes the turnaround for Liverpool. But they have been a threat. Here's Garnacho.
Picking up so many balls, United, that come out.
And he's got the cross, and the shot goes in from Amad Diallo. We are into stoppage time. No better time to score. On it goes. Oh, and the header just lacked the power to beat Onana. And Ugarte looked in his rear-view mirror and he saw red shirts coming, and he still managed to find a white shirt. And Xerxes with a chance to win it. Maguire over the top, and he misses.
Well, sports are shared between Liverpool and Manchester United last night in the English Premier League Sunday night clash. Well, some said Manchester United is back stronger, although for Ruben Amorim and Bruno Fernandes were marred, saying that this should have been the best form that we should be seeing Manchester United come up with in every game. Meaning, if Manchester United had been playing this way, they wouldn't have been rock in the position they are on the English Premier League log. But remember, games were also decided in different centers yesterday, also over the weekend across the globe. My name is Oladapo Kunubi. You're welcome to Kickoff Sports Show this morning. And well, this is your Remedy Radio dial, Solutions 939 FM. Now let's quickly jump straight and talk NBA, talk tennis this morning. Coco Gauff was spectacular over the weekend, although for one or two reasons, some players will be missing the first Grand Slam of the year, which is the Australian Open. Let's go straight and start with the NBA this morning. Not really a good result for Golden State Warriors, because it's like they got defeated blue-black in their game in the wee hours of today.
Like that action. Murray has been out for several games, but bottoms of three. He's a very good defender. He's become a really good three-point shooter. Draymond another open three. Draymond plenty of time in the shot clock if it's not there right away. Wiggins an open look. Andrew Wiggins. Mark DeRozan is something else. I mean, that's his game there. Watch out. Schroeder spilled by Keon Ellis. And that's going to get the Kings a freebie. And that's another. And Buddy Hield checks in. So JK out at least 3 weeks with that sprained ankle from last night. And Buddy Hield, the was checked in. Malik Monk starts now, so Herbert comes off the bench. Monk on a sidestep three. Just crossing paths with him. And you make him. He's still playing hard. Knocked that away. swing. Moses Moody pays it off. Moody with 11 points on 3 of 6 3-point shooting. He's going to get more opportunity. I mean, Kuminga was playing 30 minutes a night. And there's Doug McBucket. He's sitting right now at 33. Moody on Landry versus it up and in. Moses Moody's got 13. 4 in a row. The Warriors unable to build on their winning ways. And they've got a little regrouping to do before Tuesday night in the Miami Heat.
Disappointing result for Golden State Warriors against the Sacramento Kings, 99 to 129 points. So it's like 20-point gap. And at a point in time, Sacramento Kings was just having fun. It was especially the fourth quarter of that particular game in the wee hours of today. Well, for LA Lakers, also lost on the road, 115 to 119 points against Houston Rockets. Utah Jazz defeated Orlando Magic 105 to 92 points. And for New Orleans Pelicans, defeated Washington Wizards 110 to 98 points. Cleveland Cavaliers defeated Charlotte Hornets 115 to 105 points. Games are going down tomorrow in the NBA, where Detroit Pistons will be up against the Portland Trail Blazers. Phoenix Suns travels to play Philadelphia 76ers. All these games going down 1 a.m. But 30 minutes after, we'll be having Brooklyn Nets host Indiana Pacers, as Orlando Magic will be up against New York Knicks, and Toronto Raptors host Giannis Antetokounmpo's Milwaukee Bucks. Chicago Bulls will be up against San Antonio Spurs. 2 a.m. Memphis Grizzlies will be up against Dallas Mavericks, as LA Clippers will be up against Minnesota Timberwolves, and Sacramento Kings 2 hours later, and that's by 4 a.m. will be up against Miami Heat. Now let's talk about Naomi Osaka here, who she underwent a scan on Sunday, and she also confirmed that she will undergo a scan on the injury that forced her to pull out of the Auckland Classic final, but remains optimistic about playing in the Australian Open, which she also confirmed today. Osaka, the 2019 and 2021 champion at Melbourne Park, was reduced to tears on Sunday when an abdominal injury forced her to quit, while leading Clara Thurston 6-4 in her first WTA final in almost 3 years. I felt bad over the weekend, hoping to see Naomi Osaka go all the way with the form that she put in from the group stages. But now let's talk about Wimbledon champion Barbara Grechkova pulled out of the Australian Open due to a back problem. The Czech player confirmed on Sunday, while Caroline Wozniacki and Karolina Pliskova will all miss this year's first Grand Slam. World number 10 Krejcikova, a surprise winner at the All England Club last year, sustained the injury in the WTA Tour's Asian swing of tournament and looked to be affected by it at the season-ending WTA Finals in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia in November. Now, Nuria Parisa Diaz will take Krejcikova's spot in the draw. Former Wimbledon champion Wozniacki was replaced in the draw by Julian Strasbotseva, and Australian Open said Pliskova will be replaced by Canada's Rebecca Marino. The Australian Open, remember, runs from January 12 to January 26. So the next 6 days we'll be seeing battle on court. Now let's talk about Czech player Jiří Lehecka claimed the Brisbane International men's title on Sunday after American Relly Opelka retired with an injury while trailing 4-1 in the opening sets. I feel most of these players over concentrated on the Australian Open tournament. Opelka, remember, upsets former world number 1 Novak Djokovic in the quarterfinals, but appeared to struggle with a wrist issue in his semi-final win over Gianni Impecci-Perricard. So let's see how these players will surely play their games going into the first Grand Slam of the year. So it was an interesting turnout for Coco Gauff and the US team. Remember, Coco Gauff over Party Goswate on Sunday to help the USA win the Mixed Teams United Cup title by beating Poland in the final. World number 4 Taylor Fritz sealed the USA's second title in the 18-team competition after edging Ubao 6-4, 5-7, 7-6 in the men's singles at Sydney's Ken Rose Ball Arena. Here is Coco Gauff speaking after the victory over Igo Suate.
Turning it tied now 2 matches in a row, 2 wins against Ego. What has changed for you?
I think just confidence. I think I have the belief that I'm one of the best players in the world, and when I play good tennis, it's hard for me to be. And today, I think I played great tennis, and I'm happy to get a point on my board for Team USA. It was tough today. I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot of Polish fans, and I appreciate the atmosphere. And thank you to the U.S. fans, especially the ones up here that were carrying.
They did good work in here. It was super loud for both of you. I think I make that 17 wins from the last 20 matches for you. You talk about confidence. What belief does that give you at the tough moments when you're facing breakpoint or it's a tough game, especially towards the end? There was a 10-minute game. What does that change in your game?
I think for me, I think I just realized the worst thing that can happen today is that I lose. And, you know, especially in this type of format, even if I lose, we still have a chance to win. So I just said I'm going to give myself my best effort, and I think that's all the team, can ask of me.
Shout out to Coco Gauff. She was fantastic. We saw that spark at the Olympics last year. But let's see how far she can go in 2025. This is 912. It is Kickoff Sports Show on Solutions 939 FM. We're going to break, and when we come back, we talk football.
Do you know hand washing is one of the best ways to stop infections from spreading? There are germs everywhere. Wash your hands thoroughly and consistently to help keep you and your family healthy. If you do get sick, good hand washing can help keep germs from spreading to others. Wash your hands.
This message is from Solutions 93.9 FM.
You fit sabi dribble o, but you no fit dribble past malaria if you no use insecticide-treated nets. Malaria dey real o.
This message now from Solutions 93.9 FM.
Excited the Tottenham fans, and now Pedro Porro with a swinging cross towards Solanke. Diving header from Dominic Solanke into the bottom corner. And Newcastle, who've made a habit of scoring early in recent weeks, have conceded early this afternoon. 4 minutes played, Tottenham Hotspur 1, Newcastle United 0.
Drops it at the feet of Gray. Sarr has played it around Newcastle players, then Joel Linton with a block. Bruno, here's an opportunity. Anthony Gordon into the bottom corner. An immediate response by Newcastle United. Spurs are claiming handball in the build-up, but Gordon finishes left-footed from inside the area after United won it back, with Spurs trying to play short passes out from the back. Botman comes up to win it, and does, and Bruno now to Isak. Gordon played in again, Anthony Gordon again, saved low down by Oscar Murphy. Hall's won it back, Isak to Bruno, laid off for Tonali. Murphy in the box on the near side. Jacob Murphy with a low cross, it's in! It might be an own goal, or it might be Alexander Isak again. Newcastle United have turned it around in North London, and in the 38th minute, they lead Tottenham Hotspur by 2-1.
News, sports, entertainment, top 100 music on your Remedy Radio dial. Solutions 93.9.
Do not touch that dial.
It is still your Remedy Radio dial, Solutions 939 FM, still Kickoff Sports Show. Shout out to Adeboja Yusuf. I got your message this morning. Good morning, Jolasho Henry. Rio is also saying good morning all the way from Mara Makinde. But let's talk about the CAF Confederations Cup games decided last night with Brani Daye, who joined officially Eyimba a few days ago, getting on the score sheet, and was part of the goal scorers for Eyimba International in their CAF Confederations Cup, where the game ended 4-1. And Joseph Atule was part of goal scorers for Eyimba International as the game ended 4-1. But looking at all the results, Al Masry of Egypt and Brothers Zamalek ended the game goalless, as it was 1-1 score line between Atek Mimosa of Ivory Coast and Algeria's USM Algiers. Simba of Tanzania went on the road to Tunisia to defeat CS Sfaxien. Giraffe of Senegal defeated Botswana's Orapa United 1-0. The Stellenbosch of South Africa defeated CD Lundasu of Angola 2-0. Constante of Algeria brushed aside Bravo Damakos of Angola 4-0 as RS Berkane of Morocco defeated Stade Malien of Mali 1-0. In the CAF Champions League, Pyramids of Egypt defeated El Esperance of Tunisia 2-1. Sagrada of Angola edged Joliba of Mali 1-0 as Al Hilal Omdurman of Sudan and Algeria's MC Algiers played out a 1-0 draw. More games went down over the weekend, but not only in Africa, but also in Europe. We'll tell you more after this time out.
I can't seem to find the right event center for this party.
What's the problem? You sound so worried.
I've been searching for a venue that can handle both the formal ceremony and the casual after party. Nothing seems to fit both moods.
Have you heard of Awenia Arena Event Center?
Awenia Arena? What makes them so special?
They are the perfect blend of elegance and comfort. Their venue is versatile, has the perfect space, event managers, and security for every occasion. And they'll work with you to create the perfect setting for every part of your event.
Wow, this is perfect. Awenia Arena really nailed it.
Yes, they did. Visit us at 116 Obafemi Awolowo Way, Iyano Libatu, Kado Ibadan, or call 0809-360-7888 or 0706-899-4970 to book your event today. Awenia Arena Event Center is where your event finds its perfect fit.
bó ṣe wà yìí mo ti ní ẹgbẹ̀rún mẹ́wàá nípamọ́ tí ọ̀gá náà bá wa sanwó fún mi lọ́la màá tún fi ẹgbẹ̀rún mẹ́wàá mìíràn kún tí Ṣẹ́gun náà bá wa sanwó tó jẹ mí á jẹ́ pé màá tún fi ẹgbẹ̀rún mẹ́wàá mìíràn kún bí ó ṣe máa lọ nìyẹn. ọ̀gbẹ́ni ìwọ ní tí òun ka ẹgbẹ̀rún mẹ́wàá tó ń ṣe látẹ̀ gangan àbí. FCMB Millionaire promo ìkẹwàá ló máa tún ti dé mo ń ṣe ìṣirò oye tí mo máa fi pamọ́ tí yóò fún mi ní àǹfààní láti kópa jẹ̀bùn ìtorí pé ẹgbẹ̀rún mẹ́wàá kọ̀ọ̀kan tí mo bá fi pamọ́ ó lè jẹ́ kí n jẹ̀bùn mílíọ̀nù tó pọ̀.
owó ṣáà ti fowó pamọ́ sínú àkáǹtì rẹ fọ́gbọ̀n ọjọ́ láì gbà èyí lè jẹ́ kó láǹfààní àti jẹ̀bùn mílíọ̀nù kan náírà yálà oníbàárà tuntun ló jẹ́ tàbí ìwọ tó ti wà pẹ̀lú wa tẹ́lẹ̀ láti ṣí àkáǹtì yìí rọrùn púpọ̀ ohun tó nílò àti ṣe ni kó tẹ *329# lórí ẹ̀rọ ìbánisọ̀rọ̀ rẹ tàbí kó download FCMB mobile lórí Google Play Store ńlọ bá tán àǹfààní yìí bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti ọjọ́ kìíní oṣù kejìlá títí di ọgbọ̀n ọjọ́ oṣù kẹsàn-án ọdún 2025 bó o bá ṣe fowó pamọ́ sí iná àlàǹfààní ẹ̀bùn tó jẹ́ náà ṣe pọ̀ sí àmọ̀ràn tí o wípé àdéhùn àti àsọtẹ́lẹ̀ ń bẹ.
As we step into 2025, we at Small Foods want to take a moment to celebrate you, our valued customers, partners, and friends. Thank you for making 2024 a year to remember.
Thank you for your patronage.
Your support and trust have been the foundation of our success.
This season is about new beginnings, cherished traditions, and creating memories that last a lifetime.
Whether you're celebrating with family, friends, or simply taking time for yourself, know that we're wishing you joy, peace, and every happiness the new year can bring.
With a promise to keep serving you with quality biscuits, confectionaries, and bread that we have been known with for decades.
From all of us at Sumo Foods, here is to an extraordinary 2025 filled with possibilities, growth, and endless smiles.
Season's greetings from Sumo Foods.
Sumo Foods, love and prosperity.
News, sports, entertainment, top 100 music on your Remedy Radio dial. Solutions 93.9.
Do not touch that dial.
Before moving away from Africa, let's give you updates here about the Chan Eagles. Well, the home base Super Eagles will know their group opponent at the 2024 African Nations Championship Chan on Wednesday, January 15. The draw ceremony will hold at the Kenyatta International Convention in Nairobi, Kenya. Nigeria, remember, defeated eternal rivals Ghana 3-1 on aggregate to qualify for the competition. The home Eagles will be making a return to competition after a 6-year absence. Now let's go straight to France, where a stoppage time goal by forward Ousmane Dembele earned a Paris Saint-Germain a 1-0 victory over AS Monaco at the French Super Cup on Sunday as the Ligue 1 champions lifted the trophy for the third consecutive season. So a trophy will surely be lifted tonight, and that will be in Saudi Arabia. But looking at the two teams battling each other, Inter Milan and AC Milan will be fighting for the Italian Super Cup. Inter Milan, they were able to work their way going into that final, looking like a team that is ready, beating Atalanta 2-0. But guess what? AC Milan defy all odds, beating Juventus in that semi-final to go, to the final, beating Juventus 2-1. Well, whoever you want to put your money on, but think about it. It's going to be a tough one, I can tell you. But at this time, I can't put my money on any team because I was more focusing on AC Milan to beat Juventus, most especially with the way Chukwueze, Fiorenze, Gabriel, Loftus-Cheek, Okafor are all ruled out in this one. But for Rafael, is questionable for tonight's game for AC Milan. However, at RB, De Gennaro, Pavard, all ruled out for Inter Milan, although Correa, Thuram, questionable for tonight's game. So whoever you're putting your money on, think about it well. Now moving away from the Super Cup, let's talk more updates and going straight to the English Premier League this morning. One game is going down tonight, and that is Wolverhampton Wanderers at Molineux hosting Orlainos Nottingham Forest. And by the way, shout out to all players I signed over the weekend because all my forwards, including the midfielders, got goals for me. Isaac, Vardy, Haaland, Mo Salah. I need to see where I will move to at the end of tonight's game. All right, now talking about how games went over the weekend. The most talked about was Liverpool versus Manchester United, and for Ruben Amorim, it felt bad, mad, and feels the team should always be on top of the game.
Yes, because the expectations were so much different than what we saw during the game. I think I get more mad because of the other games. So it's even harder to understand some things, you know. Yeah, because this is not about the system. It's not about the technique. It's about something else, and it's hard to understand even for the coach. So it was a point. I think they deserve the point, but it's just 1 point, and I think we should get mad and disappointed more than the other day against Newcastle, Bournemouth, Nottingham. More than that days, today we need to be really disappointed.
Getting more disappointed, but hey, that 1 point felt like 3 points for fans of Manchester United. But talking about Liverpool that dropped points at home and still maintains the number one spot, 46 points, 6 points above Arsenal, who's got 40 points. For Virgil van Dijk believes that the team must be better going into all the games.
Obviously, I think if you don't win, it's always an opportunity missed. I think we have to be absolutely honest with each other. It could have been a lot worse with the last chance goes in. I think a game with a lot of emotions, 1-0 down, obviously a great comeback going 2-1 up. Then we have to control the game much better, though we're still sloppy. Then we were losing the ball in a difficult situation where we were more open, and I think to concede the second one was very disappointed how easy that went. And we have to take it on the chin and work hard like we always have been doing throughout the whole season, and move on to the next one.
Moving to the next one, that's the word coming from the captain of Liverpool, Virgil van Dijk, and the next game for Liverpool is against Nottingham Forest. Well, in the last 5 matches, Liverpool played out 2 drawn matches, had a draw against Fulham, had a draw against Manchester United, but won 3. Now let's talk about Chelsea, a team that a lot of people had already tipped to battle for the Premier League title. Maybe they're still in the run, but now placed 4th. In the last 5 matches, Chelsea has failed to win 2 games because they won just 1, drew 2, and lost 2. But for Enzo Maresca, well, this is expected for the team.
2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, we were talking about title race. Now, I never thought that we knew that Newcastle, Aston Villa will be there, the City will be for sure there. So for me, it's not about the table. It's just about to see how we can improve things. Today, the performance for me was very good on the ball, off the ball. But this moment of the season, I knew that it's going to happen in any season for any team that you have some moment that you are not able to win games. The reason why I think every game is different. Sometimes it's for one reason, sometimes it's for different reason. But today, if I have to decide the reason why we didn't win the game, I think it's just try to be clinical when you have the chance to kill the game, because 2-0 probably the game it's finished. But if you continue to be, open at the end, you are going to concede some transition, some corner, and you can concede for sure. Now, fortunately, they just said me now that after September is the first week that we have entire week now, so we have chance to work this week and then prepare the FA Cup game and then again with the Premier League.
Enzo Maresca, Chelsea manager, and the next game for Chelsea, which you heard from the coach himself, is against Bournemouth, going down on the 14th of January, and that's the next Premier League game. But now let's also look at something tough also going down tonight, and that is going to be the Copa del Rey round of 32. Deportivo Minera hosting Real Madrid in the Copa del Rey round of 32. But now moving away from that, let's talk transfer stories as we wrap up the show this morning. Well, Min is in the news. Will he be the next man to jump the ship to Barcelona? Most especially with what is happening, with the career of Dani Olmo. But how will that happen? We are monitoring players who are moving in the January transfer window, and we are also seeing that Tottenham signed goalkeeper Antonin Kinski from Slavia Praha on a deal until 2031. And Barcelona reportedly chasing Isham Min on a free transfer. We'll talk more about that 6:30 this evening on Extra Time. Coming up next is from the dailies, where Comrade Ayodeji Adejokwe joins Adeta Molala Fenwa on the side, looking at headlines on the pages of Nigerian newspapers. It is Monday morning. Stay positive. Remember, not to the spoil, for God hand, Timi Dakolo. My name is Oladapo Kurubi. Like we always say, keep doing sport and stay safe.